Ring 2.621T is a free 1 trillion parameter thinking model that runs on just 63 billion active parameters, and it ranks number 71 in coding benchmarks. Here's why that changes the game for agent workflows. Here is the map for this video. First, we start with same prompt setup. Then we move into DeepSeek. Then we compare GPT-4. Then we test Claude 3. Then we check Gemini. Then we stress test 1T param 63B active. Finally, we close on that as the same MOE type efficiency we. 1 trillion parameters, but only 63 billion active. That's not a typo. Ring 2.621T is a thinking model from InclusionAI, released recently. It's a 1 trillion parameter scale model, but here's the kicker. Only 63 billion parameters are active at inference time. That's the same MOE type efficiency we've seen from Mixtral and DeepSeek. The context windows to Easters 2 to 262 to 144 tokens. That's about 200,000 words, and it can output up to 65,536 tokens in one go. It's designed specifically for agent workflows, coding, tool calling, structured outputs. And right now, it's completely free on KiloCode, not free tier, not free trial, zero cost per token. That changes what you can afford to do. InclusionAI Ring 2.621T free in KiloCode benchmarks, pricing, and how to use InclusionAI Ring 2.621T free, recommended by InclusionAI Ring 2.621T is a 1T parameter scale thinking model with 63B active parameters, built for real-world agent workflows that require both strong capability and operational efficiency. Compare this model pinch bench number 71 code mode or 0. 101 input tokens KiloCode leaderboard context window 250Z2 144 tokens max output 65 536 tokens input modalities text try InclusionAI Ring 2.621T free in KiloCode. Experience this model with the most popular open source coding agent. It's free, but is it actually good? Pinchbench says number 71, but let's check what that means for real work. On KiloCode's own Pinchbench, Ring 2.621T scores number 71 in code mode. That doesn't sound flashy, but consider this: it's competing against models like GPT-4, Claude 3, and Gemini, most of which cost money per token. For a free model, hitting number 71 is impressive. It means for everyday coding tasks, writing functions, debugging, refactoring, it's competitive. But benchmarks are synthetic. The real test is how it performs in an agent loop. Can it use tools, follow instructions, and recover from errors? KiloCode has a separate real-world usage ranking based on weekly token usage, and while specific data for Ring 2.6 isn't published, the fact that it's offered as a default option says something about its reliability. Use in popular IDAs like Versus Code, JetBrains, Command Line, or Cloud Agents. Open the model selector, click the model name in the KiloCode chat panel to open the selector. Free doesn't just mean cheap, it means you can completely change how you work with AI. The biggest impact of a free model isn't the benchmark number, it's the workflow it enables. When every API call costs money, you hesitate. You write a careful prompt, hope for the best, and rarely iterate more than 2 or 3 times. With Ring 2.6 to 1T at zero cost, you can afford to brute force. Try 5 different prompts. Let the agent retrieve on error. Run it on every code file in your project. That changes the economics of using AI in development. Suddenly, you can use it as a linter, a code reviewer, a test generator, all without watching the bill. For solo developers and small teams, that's a huge unlock. Choose your model, search or browse to find and select your preferred model. Start coding, use code, ask, debug, or plan mode. The model is ready immediately. Before you get too excited, there's a limitation you need to know about. Here's the catch. Right now, Ring 2.6 to 1T is only available for free on KiloCode. It's not on OpenRouter or directly in Hugging Face as a free API. The model card on Hugging Face suggests it can be used with transformers or sentency transformers, but that means running it locally, and a 1T MOE model requires serious hardware. KiloCode is a Versus Code extension, JetBrains plugin, and CLI tool. So if you're not already using KiloCode, you'll need to install it. But once you do, you get access to over 500 models, including this one. Also note, the free pricing might not last forever. InclusionAI hasn't announced a pricing plan yet, but free models often go paid after the initial push. Get started with Kilo 2Ku manually provided source, automatic text retrieval failed, contenutos textual insufficiente, la pagina potrebbe ser JS rendered. Use this source only as a weak reference. Do not attribute specific details that are not present in other reliable evidence. Quick aside, if you study from your own notes, try Memonique. It turns PDFs, slides, and recordings into summaries, mind maps, flashcards, quizzes, and exam practice. The free plan is enough to test the workflow. Link in description. Then we go back to the video. You don't need an API key or credit card. Let me show you exactly how to get started in under a minute. Getting started is simple. First, install the KiloCode extension from the Versus Code Marketplace or download the CLI. Then open the command palette and find KiloCode, select model, search for Ring 2.6 or InclusionAI, select it. That's it. No API key, no billing setup, just pick it and start coding. You can use it in code mode for writing and refactoring, debug mode for diagnosing bugs, or ask mode for general questions. The model supports function calling, so you can give it tools to use. It also has a reasoning mode. You can set the reasoning effort to low, medium, or high. By default, it's high, which gives the best results, but takes longer for quick tasks. Set it to low for faster responses. It's free and strong, but should you actually depend on it? Let's talk about the risks. So should you switch to Ring 2.6 to 1T for all your coding? I'd say yes for exploration, no for production. For prototyping, learning a new framework, or writing disposable scripts, it's fantastic. But if you need reliable, deterministic output, like for automated testing or deployment pipelines, stick with a paid, proven model for now. The free pricing is a huge win for personal use, but it may change. And because it's only available through Kilo Code, you're tied to that platform. My recommendation: use Ring 2.6 for your daily development sprints, but keep GPT-4 or Claude as a fallback for critical tasks. That way, you get the best of both worlds: free iterations when you need them, and reliability when it counts. Ring 2.6 isn't just another model, it's a preview of where AI development is going. Ring 2.6 to 1T is a sign of where the industry is heading. More parameters, less cost, and optimized for agents rather than chat. The fact that it's free and supports for structured outputs and function calling out of the box makes it ideal for building autonomous systems. If InclusionAI keeps this model free or cheap, it could become a default choice for agent frameworks. But the real story is that we are entering an era where high-quality, efficient models are available at zero or low cost. That democratization means more developers can experiment with AI in their workflows without budget approval. Ring 2.6 is just one example. Expect more like it soon. If you're already using a free coding model, test Ring 2.6 and tell me in the comments whether it beats your current go-to. And if you want a direct comparison against other free models like Llama or DeepSeek, comment a test, and I'll build the next video around it.